going back to the website, this is how it looks like. This is, like I've said, this is Sharad's website, and this is already 10 DLC compliant. And our REsimpli websites, we actually made sure that we have all the options to set it by default to be 10 DLC compliant. So this is like the main page and or the home page. You would actually see here a contact form, and then in the contact form you would see the opt-in text, the opt-in language checkbox. You would see it from here. Now, it is very important that you checkbox language in all of your contact forms in your website. If you don't have this, your registration would actually be rejected. Now, if you would ask, I have a website, but it's not through you. For example, it's through Carrot. Carrot actually, they're gonna help you set up your opt-in text in your website. This is by far with the experience that I have with a lot of users inquiring about how they can update their website. So Carrot should be able to provide you support if you don't know how to go about it. If there has been some challenges in your end and how to update your website, you can reach out to Carrot support for it. Same as all the other like website provider, they will help you. And this is by far like a lot of users using like different websites, website builders. They were able to update their websites. If not in their end, then the support, customer service for those website builders. Now, in REsimpli, like I've said, this is already an available option when you are building your website. But if in any case, just in any case, when you're building it, you're done building it, and this is not included, like you haven't actually chosen, the option for the opt-in text language checkbox, you can let us know. We'll create a ticket for that for the website team, and of course, they will just update your website. And that process is just, within 24 hours. So this is the homepage. And then you would notice a contact form there has the opt-in. And then also there is a contact form here at the bottom. And then you would see again that there is the opt-in text language checkbox in this form. All right. Like I've said, it should be in all of your contact forms. Not only in Contact Us page, not only in the topmost portion of the main page or home page that you will have the form with the opt-in language or checkbox. Now, if I would go to Contact Us, you would still see here the opt-in language or checkbox with, of course, the recommended text. Now, some of you may actually just use a very simple line which will have you consent any text messages coming from REsimpli. For example, the company name is REsimpli, and you agree to our privacy policy. So a lot of those actually would have that. It's just a single liner opt-in text. That should be fine. But then remember, if you mentioned about privacy policy, you need to have a privacy policy in your website. It could not be just a statement only. It has really to be a privacy policy statement. So others actually got the rejection because when the privacy policy was checked by carriers, it's not the privacy policy for their companies, but rather it's like a general privacy policy for their website builder. So like there are users, like when you click on privacy policy page, it got routed to like a GoDaddy privacy policy page. That's not accepted. So it should be your own privacy policy. If you're asking like, yeah, are they really checking it? Yes, they do. And they're very particular of it. Like I've said, when you will have your opt-in language or checkbox, if it is only like I agree to the terms and conditions and privacy policy, then on this part in here, the privacy policy should be like a hyperlink. It can be clicked, and then when accessed, it should be your own privacy policy. not anyone else's. All right. So, like I've said, for a website, all of the contact forms, it has to be with the opt-in language or checkbox. Some of you would actually have very unusual scenarios wherein you don't have any checkbox or opt-in your website because your website is only like more of an information purposes website. We have some instances of that. The submission for 10 DLC registration is more of like we submitted it manually as an escalation. And then we just stated, of course, that the website is more of an informational website rather than getting leads out of the website, rather than lead generating website. But that's just very unusual scenarios. I think we only encountered, just one so far. Devin, if you have the domain but the website isn't up and running, that will not be accepted. The website has to be a working website and it has to be a secure website. So if it is not a working website at the moment, if you would have any option to work on it to have it all good and working, up and working, please do so. In our end, when we are checking it, we will get back to you and let you know that we need a working website from you. Because if not, you will just end up, having your registration being rejected. And then we will be resubmitting it once again for you. That's really going to take a while. And of course, result to it, you wouldn't be able to use the phone numbers for outbound texting.